Victoria Falls and Chobe National Park. Join me on a wonderful 2-day trip through Zimbabwe, Zambia and Botswana. So good morning, and here I am at the Shoestrings Backpacker Lodge in Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe, and I'm just heading out now to see the falls themselves. So I'm walking, apparently it's 20 minutes to walk down to the entrance to the park. So, looking forward to it. So this is the main road in Victoria Falls town in Zimbabwe, and apparently 20 minutes down there is the entrance to the waterfalls. Actually, it's quite a nice walk. There's even pavements. Up to a point. Good morning. So this is the road I've walked down from Victoria Falls town in Zimbabwe. This is the area with all of the people selling souvenirs and trinkets and a little bit of music. This is where the road continues down to Zambia and the border crossing and the Zambia side of the waterfalls. And this is the entrance to the Zimbabwe side of the waterfalls. So, time to go in. So this is where it all begins. Victoria Falls. So that's the first part of the plan completed for the day, a visit to the falls in Zimbabwe. But now part two is, apparently down there's a bridge which leads to Zambia, another entrance into the falls, but from the Zambian side. So let's see if it's as easy as that. Zambia. was wrong. I wasn't in Zambia after I got my passport stamped. I was actually still in Zimbabwe. But here is the border. On the river. I think that's 3 times I've entered Zambia now. Well, the 4th time entering Zambia. But I think this is the real one. Zimbabwe. No, sorry. Zambia, at last, I think.
So my brother, protection of
even with the poncho, I still got soaked. So the great thing about the Zambia side of the falls is you can get much closer to the water. The bad thing about getting much closer to the water is that all the mist rises up from the river and the falls and falls down on you like pouring rain. So this time of year the water's more or less at its highest, which is great in the sense that there's so much water, but not so good because there's so much mist. Some of the viewpoints are amazing because the visibility is really good and you can see the falls up close. It's spectacular. But quite a few of the viewpoints are a complete waste of time because they're just shrouded in mist and you know the falls are there behind them but you can't see a thing, and at the same time you're getting absolutely soaked. So all in all, I think I'd say that even though you can get closer in Zambia to the falls, the Zimbabwe side has got a lot more sites that have greater visibility, so it's just more enjoyable. Here you have a couple of places where you can see the falls up close, and the rest is just getting rained on and getting wet and not really seeing much, unfortunately. So, Zimbabwe side, that's the best. Zambia. Let's hope it's quicker getting back into Zimbabwe than it was getting into Zambia. Let's see. Well, I think that just means that I'm out of Zambia, but not yet in Zimbabwe. Seems to be some sort of huge no man's land. I hope. Unless I'm walking the wrong way. Who knows? So, back to the bridge. So, I'm going the right way. Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's it. Definitely back in Zimbabwe. So, nearly sunset here in Victoria Falls, and I'm off to buy some provisions for tomorrow. And so today I finally got to see Victoria Falls after many years of thinking about it. Probably since the first time I ever went to Iguazu and was amazed by the waterfalls there. And Victoria Falls was always on my list after that. And I finally made it. And it didn't disappoint. It was very nice day. Did it all on foot and all on my own without a tour guide, but tours are really expensive here in Zimbabwe, like crazy prices. And so I read on the internet that you could do it walking and just paying the entrance fees to the park, and that was true. It was quite easy. I was quite tired at the end of the day, but yeah, it was quite easy. Like I said earlier, as I was coming out of the falls, I definitely recommend the Zimbabwe side over the Zambia side. Maybe at other times of year when water is low, maybe the situation is completely different, but Zimbabwe, at least today, was far better. Just more to see. Yeah, so I definitely recommend Zimbabwe. And tomorrow I'm off to Botswana. So 3 countries in 2 days. So, off into town to get some provisions, like I said. Okay, so that's all for now. Until tomorrow. Bye bye. Good morning. And it's an early start today. I'm off to another country. Today I'm going to Botswana.
Up to date.
Yeah, two.
But in Zambia, Namibia side.
Sit on my wrist.
Oh, several babies.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, wow.
mean mice or boys will approach animals so that they don't run away from us.
So we had fantastic safari in Chobe National Park. Very, very nice buffet lunch. And now we're taking a boat out onto the water for a water safari.
When it's very dry on the mainland. Well, hold on, hold on. Uni.
What's that all about? Not happy.
So, just got back from Botswana, and a fine day it was too. Bit of a pain in the ass in the morning with all the queues, particularly on the Botswana side, to get across the border, and health controls and I don't know what else. But then it was well worth it. We had like 3 hours on a game drive, wonderful lunch, and then a couple of hours on the water. Excellent, wonderful day out, and wildlife was amazing. So back into town to get a few things and to get ready for tomorrow's excursion. So bye bye once again, see you tomorrow.